Hello, welcome back. Today we'll be preparing something very simple with eggs. I'm actually preparing egg sandwiches. To my left, you see what we have here is the fresh eggs. Here on the chop board, these are carrots. This is onions. This is cabbage. This is tomatoes. This is green pepper. Then what we have here, this is egg cutter. After boiling these eggs, you use this to cut it. Then I have here on my right, these are knives. This is the normal knife, the teeth are sharp. Then we have here bread knife used to cut bread. Well, I'm not advertising for any company, but I need to show my viewers this. This is tomato ketchup, and this is also Bama, yeah, made by Bama. Mayonnaise. These are bought. These are prepared artificially. Then this is the bread. Then this is my grater. I'll be using this to grate the carrots, and this is my bowl for mixing. The good thing about this is all this you see here are from African soil. They grow in Africa and they are harvested in Africa. First, you need to wash all this very, very well with water, to remove all the dirt. First of all, let me put my eggs in the kettle. There's water in the kettle. I want them to boil while I do other things. I put it on the gas for it to boil for a while, for like maybe 5 to 10 minutes before I remove it to cut the eggs. Okay, I'm cutting the ingredients. I'm cutting the onions little by little. I have cut the green pepper. That is what you're seeing there, green. You can see the carrots. This is how I grate the carrots in the big bowl. For the cabbage, you can see how I'm cutting it, slicing it thin slices. For the tomatoes, when cutting it, I remove the inner seeds because it's very there's a lot of water in it, and I don't want my egg sandwich to be too soggy, so I remove the inner part of the tomato. You can see how I'm cutting the onions. You can see how I'm cutting the tomato into small pieces. I'll then mix all this together inside the bowl. This is the onions. This is the green pepper. Green pepper I cut. I'm not putting this now. The tomatoes, cut tomato, I'll put that later. Put this inside. Then the cabbage that I cut, putting them in here. Cut cabbage in here. Everything in here. This bowl is actually quite small, so I'll be transferring it into a bigger bowl to make it easier for me to mix all the ingredients that I cut. This is the egg. I have deshelled the eggs. You can see how it's looking, pure white. So now I'm going to use the egg cutter to cut the egg. See what it looks like. Just cut it into small pieces, sliced it. You can see it. I'll do the same for all the other ones. So this is it here. I have cut everything, sliced it with this egg slicer. Okay, this is another bowl. I'll be using this to mix the mayonnaise and the ketchup. The English people call it the mixture with this and this, the mixture between this and this, the ketchup and the mayonnaise. With the mixture, English people call it, I think, the Thousand Island. I will show you how that works. I have put in the mayonnaise in here, then I'm putting the ketchup, putting just not too much, just a little. That's in proportion to what this will take. Then I begin to mix it. You can see the color is changing. You can see how the mixture is, although the mayonnaise is a bit much, the color has changed to something, a dash of orange. So this mixture, when finished, I will mix it with the whole of this. Remember, our tomato will be, the mixture with the tomato will come last because of would I say, the delicate nature of tomato. If you mix it too much, it begins to bring out its water and makes the whole egg sandwich a bit mushy. With the whole mixtures, I'm pouring in the ketchup, mixture of ketchup, mayonnaise, and the whole ingredients I cut. I will mix the whole thing now. I want to mix the whole thing together. Finish mixing it. I will now put the tomatoes in it. I want it to be the last, so it won't make it too mushy. I'll just mix it a little so the tomatoes will not be. I have cleared my chopboard. This is the mixture, and this is the eggs that I sliced. So now I'm ready to put the bread here, and you see what I'm going to do right now. Now this is the bread. Putting it here. You can see. I now take some of the mixtures, put on the bread. It's just simple. Then the eggs, I take some slice, then put here. Let me put one more slice of egg. Put it here. Then I cover the bread. I'm using one to test. So now, remember the bread knife I told you about? I'll use it to cut the edges of this bread, so it will look nice. Presentation matters a lot when you're serving someone food. So I'll cut the edges. See me now. Okay, I have cut the edges. Now you can see how I'm slicing it. Putting it on the plate. You can see what it looks like. Wow. Okay, I'll do another one so you can see it. I'm putting another another spoon on the, you can see. You can see what it looks like. Okay, I think this should be enough. I don't put too much. I'm now put the eggs, the sliced eggs on it. You can see. You can see what it looks like. I'm putting just 3. I'll cover the bread now. Then I'll cut the edges. I'm cutting the edges of the bread. Remember, presentation matters a lot when serving. Although this is optional, if it's only you that is eating, it's optional. You can see. And one other thing too, you can also toast the bread. If you have a toaster in the house, you can toast the bread before putting the mixture in it. Then diagonal, cut it diagonally. You can see what it looks like. Beautiful. Put it on the plate. Sorry. Now you see what it looks like. It's now ready to be eaten. I hope you like it. You can share, subscribe, and like. Thank you.